And of course, you are feeling a tremendous amount of joy and relief and grief, as you said. But it also, I know that there's a lot of trepidation. There's a lot of anxiousness about what the future holds, what the immediate future holds.
Yeah.
And we are seeing a lot of how the rest of the world reacts to this very sudden, very unexpected news. And we see this government and some other governments decide very quickly that they are going to halt the refugee applications of Syrians. What does that mean? How do you feel about hearing something like that?
I mean, to be honest, I do understand how complicated the situation is, and I do understand. And I think, as so many Syrians, like tomorrow won't be perfect. Not even maybe in 10 years. After everything we've been through, 13 years of war, like 53 years of Assad ruling Syria, the father and Bashar himself, with so many issues, corruption and stuff, like it needs time and it needs so much work to be done, and it needs all of us to be there together or outside or whatever this role you can do. But like it's gonna be a long journey, toward a better tomorrow or like a better future. However, we've been also so like upside down all these years. We've moved so many different areas and places, and here I'm not just talking about myself. Like with everything I've been through, I'm one of the lucky ones. So imagine how other people would be, like living, and our life is very complicated. For years we've tried just to push the idea of we're going back from our head, because it was killing us when we know that we can't go back. And now everything's flipped us upside down, and we still have no certain situation on the ground. However, you can't just like, with everything we are going through, just like I think it was just so shocking, and we couldn't really like understand that, as much as we're not understanding that the regime really falls. And now like all these governments, they decide to pause this. It's so much like trauma even for us, because we just need one moment to realize and understand what happened. We just want moment to breathe, to celebrate, to understand where we are, to like even reflect these feelings, which is very complicated. And then you have to crush all this and start to think about your paperwork, what we're gonna do, how to go back. And it's not that easy, because as well, all the other countries around Syria, we were not allowed to go to, without Syrian passport, which no one has as refugees. With the travel document that we have from these governments, this is not acceptable even to enter. Like it's not like for Turkey you need visa, for Lebanon and Jordan you need security permission, which it doesn't really like recognize the travel document as a passport to travel to. So it was just really, I think, shocking and inhumane at the moment when people just need to understand what happened. These governments just decided to pause all these applications and deal with us like, I don't know, like I know they are very happy. We are happy that we're going to be back. But can you just give us a second, please?
Because what does this mean immediately for people that are waiting for decisions on their applications, or have just arrived and are applying, and as you said, they don't know whether they can go back today or tomorrow or not?
I mean, so many of these people, like first, they don't have a place to go back. Even in Syria, like yes, we have our country back, but so many of us have very complicated situation with their homes, with their families. And adding to the earthquake situation that happened 2 years ago, like there was over 10,000 people were killed in Syria and Turkey as Syrian refugees. And these people like homes have been destroyed. So like it's complicated. It's not just like, go to Syria and be in the street. That's it, it's a very complicated situation. Plus for those like me and other people who have kids, like it's just so complicated. We're not even understanding to explain to them, where we are today. What do we even feel today? Like Sama told me, like she said to us, like on the second day, she was like, "You're so weird, guys. You cry and then you dance. You dance and then you cry. What's going on?" So it's
this is your daughter who's 8 years old.
She's
now?
9 years old.
9 years old.
So it's too complicated even for us, to explain. And then all these ideas about, is it safe, is it not safe? Like when you are talking to your kids about your own feeling and your own country. Like they know it's not safe. They know like it can be changing in 1 second, even in their minds. They have their life here. They don't speak even enough Arabic to be there as well. So there's like a process between even us and them to decide what we want to do, what is best for them. We've been damaged, you know, like with our trauma and everything we went through, and we just need to make it right for them. So like it's not just like one decision you can pack and leave. Although, you know, this is what we really feel we want to do. But this is maybe not the right thing. So I really don't know. Like I want to go back, but I won't do it and destroy my 2 daughters' life, which I've been trying to protect like all these years. So it's hard decision. You can't just like make it like this, you know. It just needs time and thinking and a process even for us to be able to like, you know, step back into our country and start our life over again, which is we're so happy to do, but I just need like time and process.
Yeah. So what do you need from the British government right now? What do you need them to be doing for you, for your family, for other Syrians that are here?
I think the first thing is really to deal with these asylum seekers who arrived after they've been through a lot in a humane way. Like when just give them time, please. Like keep going with the applications that you have, and pause whatever, but like just give us time and deal with us as a human being. The other thing, there's so much work to be done in Syria. So many like new like situations we've never been or even imagined to deal with. There's very urgent help for all the detainees and the prisons that we can't even find until today. There's so much support we need for the local organization like the White Helmet and other organizations who are like doing amazing now, but they can't do enough because, you know, going from, I don't know, like 2 cities to like 14 cities, it's not like, it's very big, huge change. I mean, unfortunately, all these years we didn't really get support as, you know, Russia and Iran supported Assad. You know, we were always like with the statements, but please minimize your involvement in terms of what we want to do in our future because it's our own rights. And just support us in what we need to do, and don't plant any agendas around what's benefits for you as government.
Yeah.